Let's take your laundry room to the next level with these game-changing organization ideas. From clever storage solutions to well-placed gadgets, I'm sharing all of my favorite laundry room goals. So let's get ready to turn this often overlooked space into a functional and clean area that makes doing chores a breeze. Whether you're renovating or just looking for a quick refresh, you won't want to miss these must-see laundry room ideas. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. So I filmed this footage the day before the footage of working on the laundry room. These are my pets' bedding. I do this every week. I clean all of their bedding. Okay, it gets so furry, so dirty, so yucky, so smelly. So I do this every week. But it's a huge ordeal when I do it because I end up having to deep clean the washer and the dryer. Each time that I do this, so every week I have to deep clean this washer and dryer. If not, we will have fur and things on everything. So you'll see me doing that here in a minute. This right here is the laundry sanitizer that I put in there. And then I also use a sanitizing plus allergen wash. This gets it nice and hot. It's an extra heavy cycle, and then it spins on max to get as much of that water out. You put this in your bleach dispenser, and it just goes in with your wash. My washer already dispenses soap for me. I just put a whole bunch in there and it dispenses it. Okay, so this is after I washed it, and you can see what a mess it is in here, right? So this is the same night. What I'm doing is first I'm showing you what's all in the washer, and you can see why I'm saying that I need to clean it. So I go ahead and I do a self-cleaning. My washer has a self-cleaning, and what you do is you just put some bleach in there. If you don't have a self-cleaning, get yourself one of those tabs and put it on the hottest setting that you can find on your washer, and this will do the same thing. But I do have the self-clean, so it's going to go ahead and run through the cycle. It's empty in there. I'm just going to get it cleaned up. You saw me use Clorox in here. This is what my washer recommends that I use with their self-cleaning. Okay, so now we're to the dryer, and as you can see, the amount of fur that comes off of these beddings, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and throw all that out, and then I'm going to show you how I end up cleaning this all up so that it does not distribute through the clothes. So now it's the next day. I'm going to get in here, and we are going to give this laundry room a nice clean, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite organizing gadgets, some of my favorite organizing tools, some of my favorite cleaning tools that I keep here in the laundry room. If you remember I think it was my last laundry room video, I put in those white cabinets. Those are freestanding white cabinets. I put those in there, and that helps to, hold a lot of things behind closed doors. Everything's not standing out. So again, I'm going to show you all of my favorite things. This right here is my lint bin. I'll be showing you that here again just a little bit. But I love that thing because it has a magnet on the back, and it sticks right to the side of the washer. Okay, so you just saw me throw a towel in the washer. The reason that I do this is I need a wet towel. Okay, so I grab that wet towel and I put it into the dryer, and that helps to collect any of the other fur and things that's in the drum of the dryer. Okay, so I'm going to let that wash, and then I will stick it in the drum of the dryer. But right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean out the inside of this trap. A lot of hair gets stuck in here. See, this right here is just from drying their bedding. You saw the stuff that was on the outside. So it's really messy in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get out my Bissell Zing, and I'm going to get in there and I'm going to give it a really good vacuum. I do have this little hose attachment. I'll link it, but it is attached to my Bissell Zing. Now it does not completely fit in there, but that's okay. You just stick the little pole in there and everything works just fine. So anyways, I'm going to get in there. This gets it down way deep. It's thin enough, it's long enough, it's bendy enough that I can get in there and get everything that I need to get. Then I'm going to get a brush. So you can see me in there. I'm getting as much of it out as I possibly can, but then I get that brush and I scrape anything else that's stuck to the sides, because obviously it's wet stuff that goes into here, so sometimes it sticks to the walls. So you want to get in there and use the brush also and brush that off of the sides of the inside of this. Then it's gonna be nice and fresh and clean after that.
Through the day to the evening, without shouting and screaming, something new to me. Alone without being lonely, getting back to the old me. It's kinda nice to feel free. I thought this was over, thought I could control it, but if I speak the truth, I ain't over you. I was feeling sober until you came up now. I don't know what to do. I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over. No matter what I do, I ain't over you. Give it time, things will settle. Just a face till it's better.
Okay, for the lint trap, I don't do this every single time, but when I look in here, I can tell that some of the fabric softener is stuck in the screen. So every once in a while, I'll go ahead and take it in the kitchen and wash it out. All these little holes on the top, they also begin to get stuck with lint and things like that. So that's another thing that you want to get out of there. This is going to help your dryer to run more efficiently. So that's why I'm giving this a good clean. If it's really, really bad and you can't see through the screen, you might need to go ahead and let it sit in some hot water. That way it starts pulling away the layer of fabric softener that you're using.
This was over, thought I could control it, but if I speak the truth, I ain't over you. I was feeling sober until you came up now. I don't know what to do. I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over. No matter what I do, I ain't over you. I ain't over. I ain't over. No matter what I do, I ain't over you. Ain't over you. I ain't over you. And no matter what I do, I ain't over you.
Okay, since the washer's still going with that towel in there, I'm going to go ahead and just start cleaning up some other areas. I have this trash can right here. I'm going to go dump that out, and I see that it is really dirty in there. We don't put any liquids, but sometimes the kids might stick something in there if they're in the laundry room. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my gloves. I ended up putting some new gloves in the cart because the morning that I filmed this, I filmed something for Instagram where I was cleaning the inside of my oven, and I had the grates in this sink with some hot water and the Cascade pods. I put them in there to, pull the grease off of the grates. Well, I put my hand in there to let the water out so that I can scrub the grates, and the water went into my right glove. So I had hot water inside the glove with my fingers in there. It was not a good thing. But worse than that, it also got that greasy stuff inside, and the whole thing just smells, and I'm just like, I need some new gloves. So that's what I did. I put some new gloves in my cart, and now I need to push send so that Amazon can get them to me, because it's important that I wear gloves, especially if I'm working with Dawn dish soap, because that really dries out my hands. And one of my hands, I have eczema on there, and I have to be really careful not to stir that up. And then, of course, if I'm using any harsh chemicals, I will use my gloves, things like that. So if you're new here, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Michelle, and my channel is all about reclaiming peace in your life by building sensible routines. Now, I've lived many chapters in my life, and even in the most difficult of chapters, I found that routine sustained me. So when the pandemic hit, I wanted to encourage mothers and other women to bring peace back into their homes. Naturally, the pandemic was chaotic in itself, but staying closed into our homes made life and our homes just feel more chaotic than ever. and I knew that I could help by sharing my cleaning, decluttering, and organizing routines. So 5 years later, I'm still here. I'm still in love with my channel and all of my subscribers, and I would love to have you here as well. So you can do that by hitting that subscribe button and click the notification bell so that way you get reminded every time I post a new video.
Tears falling. Glitter in his eyes, but he's crying. Lost inside the heartache and denying. Candy colored dreams that he had. Falling with a boy, tears so sad. Pixelated hearts on the screen. Message on sent, life so cringe. The boy he used to be now is gone, living in a digital ghost town. Boy, tears falling like rain. All the trees they had to change.
Okay, so the washer still has about 6 minutes to go, so I'm going to continue on zone cleaning in here. Now, I always suggest that you start from the top to the bottom. However, when you're working in the laundry room, you have all the dust and the lint coming from the dryer when you're cleaning it out. So it's going to get everywhere. So in that case, it doesn't make sense to work up high. Now, I have already used my doka pole and worked around the top of the room. I did that when I worked in the hallways the other day. I filmed that actually, but I didn't film doing the laundry room, but I did. I did the laundry room. It's just this small little space, so I add that on to my hall zone. That way I'm not pulling out the doka pole just for this small little space. So I did the doka pole up around the top, and I also did it right on that shelf. Those are harder for me to get to, so the long length of that pole really helps me to get to that. So anyway, so now I'm going to start working from the top down. So I'm going to work on the top of the washer and the dryer. I did turn on the dryer accidentally with my hand. So that's why you see 25 minutes. There's nothing in the dryer. I accidentally hit it. So anyways, I'm still waiting on the washer. And as you can see, it is now registering 16 minutes. And the reason is that the towel that I put in there was heavy enough that it wouldn't spin. So it just kept spinning slow, and it was never completely spinning. So I had to readjust all of that so that way I can get it spun and then I can get it put into the dryer. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and clean the washer. Sometimes things get stuck in the crevices here, so I like to get that out with a little brush. Going to clean the side and then put my lint bin. Love this lint bin. And you just stick it right to the side. I stick it to the side of my washer. You know, get the stuff out of the dryer, put it right there on the side. And then now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shine everything up with my favorite glass cleaner. What do they call this? Spray way. Not spray away, but spray way. Doesn't make sense to me. I think it should be spray away. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shine everything up. I'm also using the E-cloth shining cloth so that way I don't have to use any paper towels. Now here on this side, you'll see that I have a little magnet that has a hook on it. And I just hook some rags onto here. I got these rags from IKEA. It's got the little loop on here. And I just tuck it right in between the washer and the dryer. That way if we need a rag, it's all right there. It's just hanging right there, but it's not out in the open. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's the towel. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the dryer because it's wet. And you see I'm going to be using the steam cycle, which is not necessary, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. You just throw it in there and it's going to catch any of the other hair that is left inside the drum. And then I'm going to go ahead and wipe the door. This is getting any other hair that might have been left in here. I check the inside of this gasket, get that out. This washer is great. This gasket does not get filthy. It does not get stinky. And the reason is there's a special setting on this washer that when you close the door, I'm fixing to show you here, you can press the vent. It's over to the right there, and it vents. It blows air through the washer, which helps it to dry. So it takes a little bit, a few hours, but it will completely dry the inside of your washer so it's never stinky. Okay, so now I'm going to put the fabric softener sheets inside this little container. My mother-in-law likes to use the fabric softener sheets, so I'm going to go ahead and put them up here for her. I like this beautiful little acrylic container that I found. I think I found it on Amazon. If I can find the link, I think I have the link, I will post it for you. And then I just put some little labels on there of what it is. I used to also keep the scent beads up here, but we no longer use the scent beads. But I do sometimes use the dryer balls, or they're called the wool dryer balls. And there's an essential oil in there if you want to put some of that on the dryer balls. Sometimes I'll do that with my grandkids' blankets. Now, right over here on the side of the refrigerator, I'm always tucking things. I love that. I always want to have a pair of scissors in here, and then this right here holds my paper towels. So again, I'm always tucking little gadgets here and there because this is not a very big room, right? So I like to make the most of my space. Now, I did tell you that in my last cleaning video, I put these white cabinets in here. These are perfect because it hides all this color. Before that, I had some metal grate type. They look more like garage type shelves in here, which were great. I mean, they worked, but you could see all this color, and it just felt chaotic. So when I was able to find these and that they would fit underneath my window that's up on top, I'm like, these are perfect. We got to get them. So I got 2 sets because over there to the left, I have to have enough room to put my brooms, my batteries you see over there. I've got a lot of things over there, but down at the bottom is where the litter box is. We have an electric litter box, and I need it to be right there because I had a plug stuck right there, especially for the litter box. So anyways, love the white cabinets. This was definitely a keeper, and I think I have a link for them, so I'll link them down in the description box.
Boy, tears into lemonade. Tears falling. Heartbeat like a digital watch. What's cool about being emotional?
One of you smart subscribers told me that I should keep my heavier things right down here on this shelf right here. So I switched everything up right after you told me that, and I took it off of that top shelf. It does hold a pretty good amount of weight, but not like, for soap. This right here, so it needs this heavier duty. Instead of a shelf, it needs a heavier plank there. So anyways, thank you for telling me that. That saved it from being, so heavy that it's going to bow that top wood. Don't know why I didn't think of that. Typically, that would be something that I would think about. But I don't know, maybe I was so excited about the shelves that I just didn't think about it. So thank you.
Then super cool. The echoes of the love that wasn't true. Now sharing his couch with someone new. A candy colored dreams, what he'll get. Confidence, soul with soulmates.
First I was in shock. I was like, what is going on? This is not weird. This is like, I can't do this. But now, I just love it.
Boy, tears falling like rain. All the dreams they had to change. Dancing in the world that he made. Boy, tears into lemonade. Boy, tears falling like rain. All the dreams were meant to change. Dancing in the world that he made. Boy, tears turning into lemonade. Boy, tears falling. All the dreams were meant to change. Dancing in the world that he made. Boy, tears glitter like a shell.
Okay, so now we're going to get into the bottom shelf. This right here is a lot of cat food. This is the cat food that we had for Jenny. She was our 22-year-old cat. She got to the point where she could only eat wet food. So I had these little the very, very wet foods. They're more like gravies. And I have a lot of them, and my kittens can't eat it because it's for older cats. So I'm looking for a family who has an older cat that eats wet food so that I can pass it on to them. And I might go ahead and see if I can donate it to a shelter. See if they use those wet foods. I don't know if they do though. But anyways, that's what I keep on this bottom shelf. It would be nice if I could go ahead and get rid of them so that I can use the shelf for other things. But anyways, I'll stick them back under here. And then in these little pull-outs, I have, the things that go to my different vacuums. I also have replacement parts and all of that. I like to keep that all nice and organized. That way I know exactly where it's at when I need it. Okay, so back at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and put all the cat food that I need to find a home for. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I want to, give it to the best place possible. I did put it on Facebook Marketplace and I did not get any bites on it. It was for free, but I didn't get any bites on it of anybody that wanted to come pick it up. So, all right, I'm going to clean the outside of the cabinets. Now on this side, this is where we keep just some of our extra food, coffee things. I thought I got rid of those. I thought I gave those to my daughter. Okay, so anyways, I've got more. I don't even have a little Keurig thing. And then down here at the bottom is where we have all of our party stuff. So our heating dishes and things like that. So I don't need to clean any of that out. Everything is all in there and nice and tucked. Now this right here is my kitty cat door. Okay, my kitty cats are so big and fluffy, they're pulling the door apart. Jenny got in and out of this door for the last 5 years, almost 6 years. No, it is 6 years now. And she never had one bit of problem, but I get these kittens and within just a few weeks, they've already got this wrecked up. So I'm going to go and I'm going to put some new sticky tape on here and get this fixed the best that I can. These kittens are only going to get bigger and they're only going to get fluffier. So hopefully this is going to make it. If not, I'm going to have to get a bigger one of some sort. And I don't know if that's going to mean that I got to get another door too. So we'll see, but I like having it. That way the cats can go in and out and Olive Grace cannot go in and out.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. Why you tryna fight? Just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. First you wanna come around, then you say you're leaving town. Everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, 'cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life. Oh yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and vacuum up this floor. As you can see, the kitty cats have made a mess with their food. I did buy a new food bowl for them, so I'll show you that here in just a minute. But these kitty cats are so silly. They just, they get the food out and then you see them actually pile it back up because they don't like the mess. They actually won't eat in here if it's a big mess like this. So they pile it back up and they move things around. So anyways, I found them something different so that way they're not stressed out by the mess. Anyways, they're such little sweet kittens. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to vacuum up as much as I can, get the baseboards, get around the legs of things, and you will see me get underneath that cabinet too, so that way I can get out any of the cat food that might have, you know, got pushed underneath there and things like that.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good love. Where you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost. Oh, I don't feel right when I dance alone. I don't feel right when you don't come home. I miss your body and I love you so. Baby, I do, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one.
Okay, so this is the little duster that I use to go underneath the washer and the dryer. There's no way that I could fit the Bissell under there, so I got this little gadget, which works perfectly. Also works great underneath your refrigerator, so you don't have to move the refrigerator or anything else low like this. I also like it because you just take that little sleeve, I call it a little sock, you just take it right off of there and you can wash it, and it comes with 3 replacements for that. So you can see my light keeps turning off. You know, if you don't have an automatic light in your laundry room, you really need to get you one because that's really nice. Unless you're sitting on the ground and you're having to get some cleaning done and it keeps going off and you have to raise your hand to make it go off or go back on. So anyways, I love this thing. Again, you just take this sock off. It just pulls up so much. It grabs so much dust. Look at all that dust that's just right there on that sock. And then I will wash this.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you, wanna see you smile? Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no
Okay, so now I'm going to get into the refrigerator and just wipe these shelves down. I'm also going to put back in here the can roller where you put the cans in there and then they just roll. I used to keep them in here when we drank sodas and I would separate the sodas, you know, Cokes, Dr. Peppers, and Sprites. But my husband and I have not had a soda in over a year now. So anyways, we just drink those waters. Michael likes the Topo Chicos. I like the Waterloos, which is just a sparkling water. And I'm going to use those can rollers for those. And then these right here are the beers. This is when the kids come over and they swim. They all have their favorite beers and they'll bring things over and just leave them here in the refrigerator. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them on this shelf, and then down at the bottom, once I get this cleaned up, I will pull out those metal racks. I only need 2 this time because I have just enough of these waters to only have to have 2 in here. But I really do like these things. I did get them off of Amazon. I've had them quite a while. They've lasted a long, long time. They were not expensive. And I'll link these too, and that way you can see if it's something that you would like. But anyways, I think you could probably put some cans on here, you know, like some soup cans. I just don't know if they would be too long for the inside of a pantry. You know what I mean? Like they go back too far. I don't know if the pantry shelf would be deep enough for these. I have to only put it on this bottom shelf of my refrigerator because that top shelf is more narrow than the bottom shelf, and it sits all wompy jawed in there. So anyways, I'm just going to put it here on the bottom shelf and put all of our drinks in here.
With a heart on fire, I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes.
Okay, so the dryer is done. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out any loose hair that the towel was able to pick up and the lint trap grabbed. As you can see, that's quite a bit of hair there that would have been all over our clothes. So I like to go ahead and get out as much as we can, and then pull out the towel, and eventually that will have to be washed again because it will have some fur on it. So that's how I'm able to keep these washers and dryers clean, because I do this quite often since I have the dog and the cat. Okay, so I'm going to do a final vacuum of my floor. That way I can go and do the mopping in here.
You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. When it's my birthday and my day off, you got other plans and can't show up. Oh, when life gives me a hand, all of a sudden you're the first to come. Always there to help.
Okay, so I'm pulling out this handy dandy mop bucket, and I'm going to put a little bit of pine sol in here. I rarely use pine sol because I really don't like the smell of it, but I thought I would try a little bit. Maybe I might like it now. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I am using my Joy Moop mop. I love this little mop, especially for little tight spaces, or if I have something small to clean like this. So anyways, you just want to fill it all the way up to the max line. That's super important, is that you get it all the way up to the max line. And then I'm also going to put on a new mop pad onto this. This one right here is dirty, and it's time to get a new one on here. It's a very strong Velcro, but you'll see when I put the new one on here, it has more than that. It has these little pockets here. I'm going to hold it really still for you so you can see, but there's little pockets right there, and then you fit it right down onto the little hooks, maybe. I guess you would call them hooks, but anyways, you fit it right on top of that, and then you Velcro everything else down. That way, when you go to wring it out in the bucket, it isn't pulling off from the Velcro. What I really like about this Joy Moop is that when you put it in the container, you wet it in one slot. You put it in there and you wet it, and then you put it into another slot, and as many times as you slide it in that slot, it removes more and more and more water from the pad. So I'm putting it in that slot now, and you see that I did one, and then I'll do another one. So it's the pad's really not that wet. Okay, this would be perfect if you have hardwood floors, or if you have a type of floor that can't take a lot of water. It's also good to use on your walls if you have, a little bit. I have flat paint, so it's not going to work on my walls. But if you have a wall that has an eggshell or a semi-gloss or something like that, this would be perfect to clean it, because you can control how much water is on that pad. And I love that about this. Again, you just put it in there, and then now I've got it in the wash water, and I'm going to do it a couple of times just to clean off the pad. And then you'll see I put it in the one that wrings it out. And then when I pull it out and put it a second time, again, it's wringing again. You can do it 2 or 3, 4 times, however much you need. If you just need a very light, damp mop, like maybe for your walls, it would be absolutely perfect. Again, I like it because it's small. It can fit underneath the washer and the dryer. It also can go in between it. And it's perfect when I have the grandkids here, because inevitably we always have spills, right? So I can just pull out this mop bucket and spot clean where I need to clean. I don't have to pull out a big old thing, right? So I absolutely love this Joy Moop. Okay, so while the floor dries, I'm going to go ahead and open up the box that has the cat food bowls in it. I can't remember what the name of the bowls are. I might show it here in just a minute. I don't even remember if I filmed it. But anyways, it's really cool because the bowls sit in kind of a tray. So if any of the water spills out, it goes into the bottom tray. And if any of the food falls out, it kind of just falls out on the side. So the cats aren't going to be stepping on any of the cat food that they don't like, that they end up not even wanting to eat anything because they've, got cat food everywhere, and they're so busy trying to clean it up. And they're little picky little cats, I tell you. But anyways, I really do like this product. It comes in different colors. What's it say? The name of it is a Neater Feeder. That's it. You can get it for cats, for dogs. And it comes larger if you have a big dog, and that keeps the water in the bowl. It's not all over and around the bowl. So anyways, this thing is perfect. The cats do really, really like it, and I'm happy. All right, so now I've already rinsed out my bucket, and this is where I keep it, right over here on the side. I'm going to put out my little throw mat, and then my trash can, and then I'll put out the cat food bowls. And I just love when the laundry room feels fresh and clean. It just makes my heart so happy. I love it, the cats love it, and I hope that you love it. If you did, would you please give me a big thumbs up? And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this video for you to go see next. This is essential habits every busy person needs for a clean home. This is whether you have a maid service coming in or if you're doing a deep clean. These are the cleans that you need to do in order to help maintain that deep clean. And I'll see you again in next Thursday's video. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.